Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Ankush, and today I have very interesting scenario or the real world scenario. Suppose you have inventory table. Okay, so this is my inventory table, and the ask is very simple. Showing inventory of selected day. If not selected, then show the last day of inventory by month wise. Meaning, like if my filter or the parameter is blank. So they give me the last day of each month and what is the sales of those days. Okay, this is the simple one. Okay, so by default, my filter will be the blank when I publish this workbook in Tableau server or the client environment or the production environment. So this by default will be the empty one. Okay, so this empty one, what it will give me, it will give me the last day of each month. So you can see in this view, Jan has 31, Feb has 20, and then March in 31. What is the sales of those days? If the client has requirement is that they wanted to see sales of the 15 days for the each month. So you can see. So Jan has 15, Feb has 15. So they can compare apple to apple. Okay, what is the sales of January this month and what is the sales of Feb this month? So they can compare the sales of those days. Okay, as soon as they remove this and enter this will give me the last day of sales. So this is how we can we wanted to achieve this. Okay, so if you know the solution, just pause this video here and I want you to analyze this and give me the solution. Okay, so let's deep dive in. Let's try to solve this question. Okay, so we have data, inventory table. This is the nothing else. This is the nothing. This is kind of the what we call sample superstore data. So you can connect that data source and practice on that. So what we need, let me copy this question from here so we can know what is the ask. Okay. So first, let me, I will delete everything. So I wanted to show you from scratch. Yes. And I don't want this as well as, okay. So now we have very clean view. So in inventory table, you have order date. My requirement is to segregate it by the month and date. So I'm going to the order date, right click that, and I choose custom date. And those custom date I want days. My days should be the date part. Again, I'm hit the order date, go to the create custom date, and here I want month. This date part. Okay. Let me show you quickly. So day and month. Okay. So every month has the day. So Jan 31, Feb 28, March 31, like that. Okay. So now my next step is to create a parameter. So I'm saying day parameter, this will be my string and I don't want any values. It's already there. Okay, so I parameter already created. I will show you. Okay, day parameter string and this my current value by default is the play. Okay, let me show my parameter. So the based on that max selected selected cells. Okay, so I'm saying here if my day parameter equal to blank, then window max of my days, then I need to convert this integer of day of parameter, then we return the days. That should be the end. If day parameter integer else end. So I'll show you what it will give me. Select me right click and select. Okay, so now you can understand what does it mean by this calculation. So if my day parameter is not selected anything, that means the black, then it should return that value. So the find the maximum day in the particular dates. Okay. Else, if something is written that like if client or end user has selected any of the values in the parameter in the field in the parameter return that days. Okay, so I'll show you. Right now the by default is the blank. As soon as I enter like 15, so now you can say the 15 for every month. If I remove anything from the parameters, so I got the last day of the every month. Okay, so let's remove this. And the next and final part is I wanted to show the sales during those days. So I'm saying filter, let's say selected. So I'm saying if my ATTR days and I've created the UV calculation max selected date, then yes, else no, and so say yes. And if you notice one thing here in this view, its tab is not visible here. Okay, so fab is not visible here. Why? I'll show you in a while why fab is not here. Let me first test it out my ID parameter. Let me select 25 days and I wanted to sales for 25 days. Let me drag sales as well as. So we have extracted the sales of those days. You can see the Jan has that much sales, Fab has that much sales. They can compare apple to apple. Okay, let's like 21 days. Okay, let's 3 days sales, let's 1 day sales. And if I and one condition is also there. If I enter 32, it will goes blank because we don't have any 32 days in the calendar. Okay, if you type zero here as well as, so it will also goes blank. And further, you can enhancement, like you can enhance this view. Like if someone is type 0 or 31 or 32 beyond the tables, you can like pop up the custom text, okay, enter the valid date. So you can do like that. So if you're interested to do like that, just comment comment down the below section. I'll definitely show you how can we do that. But as of now, just stick with this solution. Okay. If someone is goes blank, so this is the last day of the everyone's sales. Okay. Okay. So the fab is why it's not visible, because since this is my the table calculation. So if you know, when we have table calculation, we need to configure that. So I think and yes. Yeah. So now you can see the fab is there. So that's how you can solve this the business problem or the scenario based question. First, you need to understand your the question, then segregate it from the different part, then you can achieve this. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching this.